Welcome to TradeTheMBI.com. This is John. This report is for the 13th, day before Valentine's Day. I am sick like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I've had sinus infection to start the year, and then now I got hit with the flu that's been going around out these ways, and it's the joy of children that bring these things home. And so I've spent the last 3 or 4 days here with massive fever. It's still continuing, but that's not stopping the market in our direction here. I mean, pretty plain and simple here with the ES. Cyan, DOC, below red. It's always bullish. Rising shakeout, again, bullish. We had slightly overbought previous day, so we may see some backfill into that, but for the most part, probably not yet. We've got pretty good extension going through. Even the red DOC over zero now, pretty strong. So, but it isn't going to last too long. Typically what happens when you get above zero for that, the key will be the retrace when we dip back below, and if we're able to achieve an oversold within that. So that's what we'll be looking for going in towards the end of the month. And look at how beautiful that NQ is. Isn't that just gorgeous? I mean, we've been talking about these charts for so long and how easy this call was after the election for straight up. It didn't matter who won. The market was going to go straight up. It was just an easy reference. Now, Euro, again, right down to that bottom threshold here. If I even extend the bars, it's like it comes right to it. And they've got to defend it right around that 105 range because it gets a little scary for them. Some people believe the euro is way oversold, but you've got serious problems with Greece, France, brewing in Italy. This is not a safe situation. Definitely being in proximity to it, it's like you can really sense that there are some significant issues. And of course, bonds, treasuries is a whole nother problem as well. I mean, you've got mixed signals from the economy. Is it growing? Is it not? It looks pretty weak, but then you have the optimism. So there's a bit of a disconnect, and it's going to take a while for one to ramp up to the other. And of course, with the delay in any proposed tax cut, of course, he said it was going to be within a couple of weeks, so that would be by the end of the month. So it'll be interesting to see that happen. And oil, again, it hasn't moved in already. I'm just going to keep shrinking the chart. It's like, you just put your little lines right between there. And I mean, that's as static as it gets. But any ramp up in growth, and you should see that skyrocket. But you're also going to have huge access increases when you have supply from the pipelines and stuff like that. It's supposed to be, within a couple of months. So those are all going to have an impact. Of course, gold is going to still be king of the hill. 5K, it's not even been worth talking about because it's just been a simple hold on and just hold on. There have been a few dips that you can buy right in here. But in general, that's all it's been, is through the moon. So will that change? There's nothing on the horizon that indicates that we should see any deviation from this. The problem you've got, though, is that not a ton of shorts within the daily setup. So with that failure of shorts, it's harder for the market to be pushed up. It has to be with new buyers and that. And that's often a slow go. So once people see a negative and they can attack it, then we can get a real bounce and or pull back from it. But at this particular point, nobody's willing to really commit to anything, so it's always going to be that slow grind up as the potential for no one wants to get caught missing the tax cut or stimulus that comes out and it's super duper and everyone loves it. They're likely to sell that news when it happens, and that's exactly what we should be thinking as well, unless it's really, really good news, in which case we'll be moving to my 2350, which finally getting there. As always, though, look for me on the Skype chat. I'm really feeling horrible, so I don't know how much I'll be on, but I will try and make my presence known on relevant moments. So far, pretty calm.